Hey all! Today I wanted to talk to you a bit about BRATZ and my BRATZ collection, and I wanted to show you a big haul of over 25 boxed BRATZ dolls that I've accumulated over the past half year, 6 months or so. I also wanted to talk to you about the struggle to start a BRATZ collection in 2022. I started this whole doll collecting and doll customizing and doll content creating journey a year ago. So that's when I was getting into all of it. And at the start of this year, I wanted to really delve into collecting more BRATZ dolls because I have a deep appreciation for them and I love them. Being of the age that I am, I grew up and was a teenager around the time of the whole Y2K era, and the era that BRATZ was big in was an era that I have a lot of nostalgia for, because that was the time when I was like 14, 15, 16 years old. So I was a teenager myself and I experienced the fashions and the style and the music and the whole world that the BRATZ dolls exist in. So that's why I wanted to really collect them all, and I just started to realize that it is more tough to do so than I had anticipated, especially here in Germany where BRATZ were never really all that available. That's when I started to become frustrated, and I was getting kind of like collection envy because I saw collectors who had these shelves and walls upon walls full of BRATZ dolls, and I was like, I want this as well. Why can't I have that? And I was also getting a huge amount of FOMO because I was like, oh my god, am I ever able to really have a collection of BRATZ dolls? Am I going to be missing out on them, and are they going to disappear and completely evaporate, and I'll never be able to really experience this desire to become true. I think what also made me frustrated was the fact that the BRATZ releases that we got over the past year and a half were kind of all over the place. Most of them were not really living up to the original dolls themselves. They ended up being kind of like not really all that great, especially the Rock Angels dolls. And I also have the collector dolls here with me, and Yasmin, who is my favorite BRATZ character. She seems to be the one who's among the dolls that is most affected by that change, because she looks like she fell into a cheddar cheese factory and is way too orangey. She's not really comparable to the way she originally looked. The only Yasmin doll that's been released newly that does kind of get a pass is the original 20th anniversary first edition Yasmin. I think she looks great, and I think that the skin tone is, if not accurate, a good way to transport her into the new era. But the GCDS Yasmin, as well as the Rock Angels Yasmin, were truly kind of a disgrace if you ask me. I mean, she's not really looking the way she should be looking. And that kind of thing and the whole belief that I think that MGA kind of forgot how to properly produce real BRATZ dolls with the screenings and the skin tones and the hair quality and the hairstyles that would live up to the originals, that made me even more frustrated, because I kind of believed that it's over. They're not really coming back in the way that would make me adore them the way that I would adore the original dolls. Having that idea swirl around in my head, the thing that I will never be able to actually have a whole shelf full of BRATZ dolls because they're all gone. People have bought them up, scalpers have bought them up, they would sell them for hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. As well as the belief of the new BRATZ dolls that we're getting are not really all that good, and they're not giving me that feeling that I want to have. That kind of thing made me deeply frustrated, in addition to the fact that living in Germany and BRATZ never being all that available in all of Europe, therefore me going online and checking out eBay, checking out listings here and there, checking out marketplaces and seeing that they're not really there. I can't really find them, and therefore I can't really purchase them. That added to my frustration, but I was like, I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm actually going to be persistent. I'm going to set rules for myself. I want to collect BRATZ dolls that are new in box, collecting them second-hand and trying to get the perfect outfit and the doll in the perfect condition, and asking this seller and then trading with another one and then having this shipped to this place and get shipped back to me is a whole ordeal that would be way too time consuming and even way too expensive. So why not just buy them in box already, so I have them complete and in a condition that's worthy of my collection. I'm also going to be like, I'm not going to pay more than 50 to 60 euros. That's my absolute maximum, shipping included. Checking eBay listings daily, checking marketplace listings daily, snooping around flea markets. This made me realize that there's a chance that BRATZ were never really that big in Europe. There's no demand, and therefore prices are way more reasonable for boxed BRATZ dolls than they are in the States. They might have been bigger there, but therefore they have a bigger fan base there as well. And that's why prices for boxed BRATZ dolls are kind of insane and ludicrous. They're insane and ludicrous here as well. Scalpers are here trying to cash in on the hype, yes, but there are no people who would really buy those dolls. So I saw so many auctions where I was the sole bidder, and I was able to therefore buy BRATZ dolls that didn't even cost me like 10 euros. And I also realized that even though they might not have been that much available in Germany, thanks to Giochi Preziosi, they were available in Italy. So a lot of the boxed BRATZ dolls that I bought came from Italy. Shipping cost me quite a lot, but since I had that rule that shipping included, I would not exceed a maximum amount of euros that I would pay for the doll, I calculated that in. A lot of the box dolls that I'm going to be showing you have boxes in the Italian language because they came from Italy. So yeah, this was kind of like a summary of my struggle starting a BRATZ collection from scratch in this day and age. Also a bit of a rant that I'm kind of disappointed in the state the brand is in right now, because something like the skin tone of a doll is something that should not happen if you have a team of competent people who would actually fly out to the factory that manufactures these dolls and then would look at samples of various skin tones so they would decide on the right kind of vinyl to use to manufacture the doll. This would not happen had BRATZ had a better team in 2022. So before this whole thing gets way too convoluted, let's dive into the dolls. It's currently a super rainy day outside, that's why the light situation is a bit of a struggle, but yeah. These are all the dolls that I bought. I kind of sorted them just by the way the box was shaped, and I have the least interesting dolls right in the front, so we can get them out of the way. Or let us start with those miscellaneous things here. This was a cute charm bracelet that the seller that I got one of the dolls from actually put inside the shipping box. So yeah, this is kind of a cute knick-knack to have. You have Chloe, Jade, and Yasmin. Yeah, cute charm bracelet. Let's get this out of the way. Then I also got this fashion pack from a local marketplace listing. The box was a bit squished, so I got this for 8 euros, I think. It's a cute outfit. And this is a neutral outfit where the shoes are not for a specific BRATZ character, as these are boots and can be worn by all BRATZ characters. It's a cute top and skirt with a belt, this beautiful gold charm in the front, and this awesome gold glitter bag. Yeah. And you can see other BRATZ fashion packs from this series. So yeah, this was one of the random things I got. And then I got this new in box BRATZ lip phone. Now this is really awesome. This was again from a marketplace listing. Now the funny thing is, I don't know if the seller knew that these are kind of sought after, because they had a whole shipping box of 4 of these. They were selling each one for 20 euros. And when I asked for one, he was like, do you want to get more? Do you want to just get all of them and get a discount? And I was like, no, one's enough, because I didn't want to hoard them all. I'd rather have another BRATZ fan get one of these by finding that listing. So I just wanted to get rid of them all, but it's in a pristine condition. The box has never been opened before, and I don't know if I want to keep it in box or if I want to get it out. But this BRATZ lip phone is just awesome. I always imagined me getting one of these. I'm also curious to kind of plug it in and see what kind of noises it would make. Now this is a tall BRATZ jade doll from the spaghetti legs era. You see the artwork here. No, the artwork is kind of awesome, but this basic core wave budget doll is kind of lacking if you compare it to the artwork. But I think she's cute anyhow. Now the only thing that's annoying is the fact that this was an open kind of packaging, so she's super dusty if you can see it. That's gross. And there's tons of dust here as well. So yeah, I need to take care of that. And yeah, the hairstyle from the doll on the illustration is way different to the hairstyle that she actually has. Which reminds me of that one Barbie Looks doll where there was like a ocean of difference between the promotional images and the doll herself. So then I got 3 Bratzilla dolls. I was primarily wanting to get her, and you're like, didn't you have her already? You made a whole makeover video with her. And yes, I had her, but then she ended up getting stained on her face and her arms, and I sent her over to a friend of mine, Gabe, and he literally microwaved that doll, so she was irreparably damaged. That's why I wanted to get a new one of her. And the seller that I bought her from also had these 2, so I bought all 3 of them for 60 euros, I believe. And I had seen her in TK Maxx, and the Megana of that line I have as well, and I found that one on Amazon. But yeah, I hadn't seen the others in the wild before. Now, part of the reason why I'm doing this video right now is also that I want to get them out of the box, and I want to be able to put them in that shelf there. But I also want to kind of preserve some of the way the dolls are displayed in box. That's why I want to make this video, and that's why I'm doing this video right now. Now, this one was another auction where for weeks and weeks it was always on eBay and there was nobody bidding on her. The starting bid was at 12 euros and it always ended with nobody bidding on her. So I eventually just gave a starting bid of 12 euros and I ended up winning that auction. And I think that a lot of collectors are maybe, first of all, she's a reboot doll, so she's of course not really that pricey. And I think a lot of collectors are also struggling with huge playset type of sets like these, because like myself, I primarily get this for the doll, and then I have to deal with all of the other stuff as well. That's why maybe a lot of people did not want to bid on her. Plus, again, she's a reboot doll, a reboot Jade. I don't think she's mentioned to be Jade. There's nowhere on the box that says Jade. This artwork is super cute. Isn't this artwork adorable? Just adorable. Yeah, I think there's nowhere on the box that says this is Jade, but yeah, it's Jade, so. So then we have another reboot doll. This is a Chloe. Cute. Nothing special. Remix Chloe. And yeah, cute artwork. Cute doll. So I got her. Now let's take a look at this one. Now this is the BRATZ Boutique Yasmin doll. The awesome thing about this, I wouldn't have actually expected it because this is so old that I was like, okay, the batteries of this boutique must have rotted away, but they still work. Which is crazy. And yeah, super cute doll, tons of accessories and outfits. This whole cash register that makes sounds thingy. And I think I got her for 50 euros. Yeah, I believe she was 50 euros with shipping included. So that's why I got her. And she's from... So as a noob, when it comes to BRATZ, I'm not all that super familiar with the whole eras, but I believe she's from after 2009 when BRATZ got a whole overhaul when it comes to their look. They all got new face molds with this open mouth kind of thing, where they really molded the mouth onto the doll, which I find kind of pretty. I think some fans are not really keen on it, but I think it's awesome. Now this Sasha doll, she was one of the dolls that I got from a seller in Italy. Now the box is kind of yellowed. This is a common theme with a few of the dolls where the boxes are kind of yellowed. So that's why I got them for a good deal. And as I don't want to keep the dolls in the box and I just want to get them out, I don't mind if the box is trashed or yellowed. I think this is the... Is it the Strutted series? I believe it's Strutted. So yeah, strutted Sasha. I think I paid 40 euros for her, which, I mean, for a doll plus a second outfit plus a second pair of shoes, paying 40 euros, you get a rainbow high doll for this price here. So I basically paid normal retail price for a vintage, quote-unquote vintage BRATZ Sasha doll, which is a great deal, I think. Now moving on to another Sasha doll. This is Beach Party Sasha. Super cute and adorable. Can't wait to get her out. Her accessories look super cute. I can't wait to put the second outfit on her. She's so adorable. This whole line looks awesome. Just look at the artwork. So cute. Yeah, and for her I think I paid 40 as well. Now this is the Roxy that put a hex on my Cindy after she lost in a poll where I asked you guys which doll you wanted to see me unbox. And yeah, this is Winter Girls BRATZ Roxy. And it says collector's edition here. I don't know if this was a collector's edition, was it? Let me know in the comments down below. It also has this sticker where it says easy open packaging. I have no idea what difference this type of packaging has to the non-easy open variant, but to me it doesn't really look like it's all that easy to open and get her out. It's probably gonna be a pain, as it always is with MGA dolls. Now this Play Sports Phoebe doll looks just... Oh, by the way, yeah, the Winter Girls Roxy, I won her in an auction, so I paid, I think, 40 euros because I was the highest bidder. Yeah, this is BRATZ Play Sports Phoebe. She's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous doll. She's so beautiful. Just stunning. Really one of the prettiest screenings I've seen on a BRATZ doll. I love her high ponytail. I love her bangs. So I do need to get her out and kind of fiddle around with the bangs to make them look as pretty as possible. Yeah. I'm never that big of a fan of sports themed dolls, but this one looks just stunning. I mean, a pink baseball suit. How awesome is that? And I don't know, I don't remember how much I paid for her. Maybe 50? Could be. I got her from a seller in France who was also a collector, and she was super sweet. So I was really excited to get her. And then we have another Play Sports doll. This is Play Sports Winter Style Katya. I have no idea what is so winter style about a racing tracksuit, but it apparently is winter style. But this suit is just awesome. I mean, the doll is of course super pretty. Yeah, the box is kind of yellowed. That's why, again, I think I paid something between 30 and 40 euros for her. But yeah, I'm curious to know whether or not this suit is gonna peel when I get her out, because it's kind of pleatherish looking. Now, yeah, let's continue there. Then we have these two boys. Now the good thing is that the boy dolls, even though they're just as awesome, the girl dolls, they're always fairly cheap to get. I think I paid 20 euros for each one of these. And yeah, This is Play Sports Snowboarding Kate. In a super trashed, yellowed, and even broken box. And this is Boys Rock Eden. I think the BRATZ Boys line was kind of underrated, but it was, you know, in hindsight, it was really lacking in diversity. Let's not beat around the bush there. Now this one is the gorgeous, I don't know if this one is Expressed Chloe or if it's Strutted Chloe, but she's the gorgeous Chloe. And yeah, I love the screening, I love the shade of burgundy they put on her lips. Love her shirt with that paisley symbol, and look at these shoes. Mama, these shoes are everything. I really love this one. So yeah, this was the line that introduced Dana, I believe. Would love to also find the Sasha doll. Love her hair. Yeah, the thing is with these Italian packagings that it doesn't say the line, so it's hard for me to know which line it was. That's why I'm asking you all to let me know which line this doll belongs to. Now let's move on to this one. This Yasmin doll, again, I think this is Expressed Yasmin. But anyhow, she's beautiful and she's gorgeous. Just look at that screening. And you know, that's what I meant with being frustrated with modern BRATZ dolls. And I want to put these side by side, and yes, I mean, these are two different lines. But overall, the skin tone and the application of the screening and the way they painted the screening on the original doll, whereas the way they did it on the whole reproduction dolls, there's just a world of difference between them. That's why I'm kind of frustrated with the whole way that BRATZ currently is putting their dolls out. And yeah, I had seen her marketplace listing while being at the airport before I went to Spain the last time, and I was really frustrated that day because I was actually meant to go to Spain with a friend, and after he had gotten ill, he cancelled on me last minute, and I was at the airport all on my own and kind of like needed to buy something to lighten up the mood. And then I saw her marketplace listing and I was really excited, and I think she was 50 euros. So yes, then I told the seller that, hey, I would love to get her. I pay up front, no biggie, but I'm on my way to Spain and I don't want you to send the doll out while I'm there, because I have no idea whether or not she's going to be stolen from my doorstep. So when I come back, I'll let you know, and then you can send her to me. And the seller was really kind, she was really nice, and yeah, she did it. So I have her now. Now this one, as well as this one, and these three were actually the most expensive dolls because I bought them from AliExpress. And yeah, when I bought them, they didn't exceed the maximum of 50 to 60 euros with shipping that I had for each doll. But when they arrived in Germany, I had to pay customs. So that's what ended up making them more expensive than I had anticipated. But it's okay. I mean, I'm really glad to have gotten them. They're really gorgeous dolls. The Chloe has such long hair with those streaks. And I love these two Yasmin dolls. I mean, I have to get her out to clean her up. She looks like she's got some dust and dirt on her forehead. And I love her earrings. Look, they dangle even when you just have her in box. That's awesome. Yeah, look at that artwork. Queen. Can you say iconic? And that's what I was like when I said that I think that the OMGs are now in their era where they're like this. And after the OMGs ended up recycling the BRATZ commercial jingles, which was really an iconic moment in fashion doll history, I feel validated in thinking so. Now this is the BRATZ.com Chloe doll, and I had also gotten the Yasmin. So the Yasmin I got was also in box, but her box was absolute garbage. It was trashed beyond repair, and poor Yasmin inside the box was super dirty, super filthy. All the stuff that she came with was covered in dirt. And that's why I had to get her out as immediately as possible. And then I cleaned her up. I washed her, sadly, while washing her clothes. It also kind of damaged her belt that was made of this pleather kind of material. Plus her hair felt like cement. It was so hard because of the gel they used on the doll. So I'm already dreading getting this Chloe out and having to take care of her hair. And I had soaked her in water and OxyClean. It did nothing. The hair remained like it was made out of stone. The only thing that actually helped was treating it with some of the orange oil cleaner that I have. But I made sure that it would not touch her face. And yes, her hair is made of the fiber that my jade that I restored in a previous video also has. So it's not the best quality, but after treating it with some leave-in conditioner, it's in a state where it's presentable and it's going to be kept that way. And I love the whole accessories these dolls came with. But the Yasmin has a cooler mouse. She has a mouse with sort of like diamond encrusted pattern on it. And what really gave me nostalgia flashbacks was the PC recommendation. Here that says Windows 2000 XP, a Pentium 3 800 MHz processor with 512 megabytes of RAM and a monitor with an 800 by 600 resolution. You can't get any more 1999 than that. So now we have the rest of the dolls that I bought. This is the Play Pops Yasmin doll. Am I right? Puppy Love, Play Pops, something with pops. So yeah, the box is super yellowed. You can't really properly make out the way she actually looks. But I love her leopard or cheetah print top. And this is such a cute artwork of her And I believe I got her from a seller from France. I think I paid 40 euros for her. So yeah. Then there's this fashion look and style BRATZ Jasmine doll. I got her from a seller in Italy, and I think I paid a total of 35 euros for her. I love this era of BRATZ artwork. Super stylish, isn't it? Now the last 3 dolls that I have are this Forever Diamonds Katya doll from the Forever Diamonds Style Yourself kind of wave. It's not like the proper core dolls of Forever Diamonds, but a subcategory where they came with these rhinestones that you could put on the clothing. This one is Katya and this one is Fiona. She's just super pretty, both are. She's got a very interesting shade of lipstick with red lip liner around her lips. That's a choice. And I love this charm. Remember when MGM used to always put some dangly bits on their packaging like they also did with Novi Stars? And I got them both from the same seller in Italy, and I think I paid for each one 50 euros. Yeah. And last but not least, we have Funk and Glow Jasmine. Now, it says Funky Light Collection here. Sorry for the dust. I think this is from all of the dolls. Now, this one was labeled Funky Light Collection here in Europe and Italy, where it was put out by Giochi Preziosi. But it's Funk and Glow Jasmine. Of course, the annoying thing is, due to the fact that there's a hole in the packaging, there's dirt right there on her forehead. So I need to get her out and clean her up. But yeah, she's stunning and I'm really glad to have her. And this one was a listing on eBay where the seller wanted 100 euros for her. And I actually made an offer where I was like, you know what? I'll give you 50 euros. How about that? And they did say yes. They were like, okay, 50 euros, you can have her. Which again shows that a lot of people are just like putting out these prices willy-nilly, where they're like, I want 300 euros for this BRATZ doll, I want $400 for this one. But in desperation, they end up agreeing on a sum that's a tenth of the sum that they actually want to get. So yeah, goes to show you how reality differs from fiction. So yeah, that's my mountain of BRATZ dolls and a few that are still there on my drawer. And now that I've done this video, I can finally get them out, because this was the epic haul that I wanted to show you, of course. And I, of course, wanted to kind of capture all of the details of the packaging in this video, so that I have kind of a frame of reference for when I want to get them out and start putting them on my shelves. And when it comes to the second outfit, I also want to catalog it in binders. That's why I might eventually forget which outfit piece belongs to which doll. That's why having this video now comes in handy, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. I'll be posting videos related to fashion dolls, past, present and future, every week. And I might catch you in my next one. Mwah.